How do you feel about the game right now? How do you feel about hip hop in general, the music game right now? You're in love with everything. You're not in love with everything. How do you feel right now? The culture's oversaturated. How you feel?
It definitely is, but I'm not mad at it. You know, everybody's trying to make it. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not mad at anybody trying to make it because the least expected people be popping. Mm-hmm. They be popping off. So it's like everybody feels like they have a chance because it might not be your cup of tea, but somebody else is gonna like it. Mm-hmm. So I feel like in New York it's just very like I can tell by like the blogs too. Like it's very drill based. Mm-hmm. I don't have a problem with that. I fuck with drill. But it's just kind of like, you know, it kind of fucks me up because I'm like, damn, like, I don't do just drill. So is New York really all drill?
Do you feel, and when you talk about, do you feel like the blogs and everybody's just promoting majority drill?
I feel like that's what's popping right now. So I feel like they're promoting what they're supposed to be promoting.
And do you feel as if for artists, because I was talking to Rain Simone about this, do you feel like as an artist, it can negate you from wanting to make other music sometimes?
Sometimes it does, because, you know, you want to keep up with the times. Like, you want people to fuck with your music, too. But I feel like at the end of the day, you still have to stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
And still do the music that you feel like. Me, I've been fucking with drill, so I don't have nothing against drill. I fuck with drill. Mm-hmm. But it's just not all that I do. So I'm very curious to see how people's going to take my tape.
Okay. And now, I know I got something from one of the drill pages. Definitely, I remember the question they had was, why haven't we seen you mingling with other female artists in the city?
I have.
Who you got records with?
K Goddess.
You got something with K?
Yeah.
You got a video with K out?
Yes. No. Paramount. It's called Paramount.
We missed. Is no way.
Yeah, you missed it. I was like, oh, West Side, see it?
Okay.
Yeah, I got a song with K Goddess. I'm actually putting out my track is already out, but the video's coming out next week with some. This is my homegirl. Her name is Brittany Blanco.
Okay.
I had a track with Kitty Gata.
Okay. So you have mingled. I
have mingled. I've still got an out branch, but I've been mingling.
Okay. And what's the focus this year? So we're gonna drop the tape. What's the focus? What's the outline?
So I'm definitely gonna promote my tape because I feel like my tape is really that good. Mm-hmm. So definitely gonna drop my tape, and I'm gonna work on my second tape. You know, I'm just working on becoming a bigger artist. I told you I want to be big. So
I saw you on another platform. That's also another reason why I had to drag you in because I started seeing it getting crazy. You was on Math. You did something with Math. And shout out to Math platform. Great platform. And it was one of those things where for people who don't know, you've been on the blogs, you've been on platforms. How does it help your career? Do you see the effects of being on these platforms and these blogs helping your career?
It definitely brings you to like a different fan base because I feel like every platform has a fan base. Mm-hmm. You know, they're on their platform because they like the content that they put out. So I do feel like it helps.
Mm-hmm. Because people ask us all the time, some people talk about, you know, artists might go on a platform or they might do this, do that, and they might not see a dramatic effect in their streams all the time.
It is true.
But do you still see in small ways you've seen the effect from the blogs? Or do you feel like you would be in the same place if no blogs and no platforms ever posted you?
I'm going to be very honest with you. Even if it's one or two fans, there's still one or two fans you didn't have yesterday. Yeah. So I feel like it might not be, for everybody, it might not be like a big difference, but you're still being put out there. People still watching you. Even if they're not following you.
Yes.
They seeing your name.
Yes, fact.
It's marketing.
Big factor.
So it's like every platform counts.
Yes, big fact. Yeah. And so you've made your rounds, you've gotten, the labels are talking to you, you got your records on the way, and so now we're just going to play the hard promotion. So you're going to promote this tape, because a lot of artists nowadays, and they're just dropping tapes, then they drop a video, then very next week, that's not even on the tape, not even.
No.
Are we going to hear?
I ain't going to lie to you, I'm very I like to drop. So I'm definitely gonna promote my tape, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna just say that.
Okay.
We're gonna see how it goes, but I definitely want to promote my tape because I really have high confidence on my tape. So I don't want to just drop the tape and then move on. That's not happening.
Right. Okay.
I might drop a little freestyles here and there.
Are you gonna do a Gabe on the Radar? I think people waiting for that.
Yeah, a lot of people have been telling me when are you doing that? I actually been talking to Gabe too.
I've been looking for.
Yeah, no, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Gabe, bring Steffi up there right now.
Steph G.
Bring the G, Gabe.
They've been waiting on it. A lot of people been in my DMs like, yo, like, what's up? I'm like, it's coming.
Okay, now outside of New York, let's talk about outside of New York, getting on the road. Has outside fans tapped in, and what areas have you got?
They love me. I noticed that. I get so much love out of state. It's crazy.
Has any specific places out of state?
Connecticut is not far, but I went to Connecticut and that show was amazing. The love they showed me.
Connecticut has a lot of love for New York since since the Max B. French Montana days. Connecticut has a lot of love.
Connecticut was fire. Like, I'll do a show in Connecticut any day. They really made me feel like a megastar already. I was like, oh shit.
Is there any place that you haven't been that you ready to go perform?
Yeah, definitely. I want to perform Houston, LA, everywhere. Miami, I'm ready for all that shit.
Houston was a tough crowd, Ice Spice, yo.
I heard it was tough. I heard it was tough.
Run to Texas, bro, to just be doing
so
the
that's
shows,
just Texas, period.
And for new artists, Texas is, if you ain't got something that's really, because Texas has its own vibe of music, you know?
It definitely does.
With they have their own culture of music and their own sound. So if you got a new artist and you're just trying to break one of your records, Texas is going to be a tough place to get that off. Unless it's one of those big viral songs. So that's why when I was thinking, I was like, yo, I don't tell people to run to no Texas, boy. Especially if you don't got them records ready.
Yeah.
Texas is a tough crowd. But if you can rock a Texas crowd, if you can rock New York, Texas, and Cali.
But New York is tough, too.
New York is the hardest. Well, that's why people say.
New York is the toughest. Like,
let me ask you, did you see Diddy's statements?
I saw some of it. He said he was talking something about the drill shit.
You think it's become too much? You think we've become copycats?
I think everything, like, I don't know. I don't want to put on a trend.
Right now?
I don't want to, like, I'll tell you what my team says. Like, they just feel like it's it's literally just drill, and they disappointed too. They like, damn, like, we're not just drill. They feel like we're more than just drill. But I also feel like sometimes you just have to adapt to what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what people are fucking with, that's what people are fucking with.
Right.
If you feel like it's not working in New York, then promote your music elsewhere. That's just what it is.
But here, you got to.
But it is mostly right now. It's drill.
Yeah. But you're not against drill because you're part of the culture.
I'm not against drill.
Do you now I got a controversial question right here. Do you consider yourself like a top 5 female artist in the city right now?
I do. I feel like people just don't know it yet.
You think you slept on?
I'm very slept on.
What makes you feel slept on? What makes you feel?
I just feel like
I see this all the time.
I feel like my tape though is gonna show I am a top 5 female. That's why I've been patient too, because I'm like, I've been putting out good music, but I feel like most of the times I've been putting out is like drill. It's mostly drill. And my drill is different from
the regular drill.
So it's different. Really, It's different. So they're not going to always put me in that bracket because that's the sound that they like. So I feel like with my tape, it's going to show like, I'm showing different. Like I said, it's different, but it's going to show like, I'm a top 5 artist. Probably top 3.
Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, so now, real quick, just because I saw this clip and I got to get mine now, actually. They talked about, Ice Spice said that dudes in Nike tech suits is the win for the winter. Yes or no? Do you agree?
It's whatever. Just sweats, period.
Sweats.
It don't gotta be a Nike tech.
Sweats in general is a win for guys.
Yeah, I love sweats.
Bring it out, man. Bring it out. Roll them out, man. Get the Nike techs ordered.
Great sweats.
Fellas, order your sweatsuits. This is coming from the ladies. They told you order the sweatsuits.
Yeah,
get them in. It's getting cold.
We love them.
Yo, man, Steph, man, it's been a pleasure to have you, yo.
It's been real.
I appreciate you coming on. And when you got to come back once you sign.